Hello, welcome to Fast Ginger, Signal 13 Racing, the Carrera Cup. We are live here in Croatia with the lovely mountains and the seaside, and somewhere we're being overlooked by olive trees. So this is a new season for Signal 13 Racing, the Carrera Cup. As you can see, it's the Porsche Carrera. We're here in Dragon Trail Gardens, and it'll be a 40-minute race. And these cars have a little bit of tuning to them. They've weight reduction, power restrictor, plus a computer upgrade to be able to give everybody the same horsepower levels. Stock tire sizes, no wide bodies, no aero. This car does have DSR, but it's not available for this race. Soft and medium tires are available for each of the drivers. So let's run through the field here. Got J-Mac, Snafu, Ramon, Jim Shady, Old School, Ron Burgundy, Newbie 1017, Castro, Fan, Rio Tacos, Don P, and that's it. 10 drivers for this race. And looks like we are on the final lap of qualifying, so I jumped in here just in time to get the track without too much haste, or just a little bit of the qualifying session. Got a couple in the pits already. It looks like they're done with their qualifying attempt. Hope everybody's doing okay. I have upgraded my computer a little bit, so it took me a little bit of time to get everything squared away before I went live. And my computer did an update, so yippee. See, Old School has put medium tires on, so that makes me think that he's going to medium tires for the race. And J-Mac has taken the checkered flag. Looks like Castro's still on a run. Nope, he's got the... Okay, they're done. All right. Looks like we are done with qualifying. J-Mac is on the pole. Castro, Newbie, Snafu, Ramon, Old School, Ron Burgundy, Fan, Rio Tacos, and Don P round out the 9 drivers. Good mix of A, B's, and a C. There we are. See if we can. No standings so far since it's race number 1 of the Porsche Carrera Cup. And then we've got, show you the, oh, let's see. All right. Okay. Looks like they're getting things ready, getting ready to start the race. Looks like everybody is getting in the race. Check Discord, see what's happening. Looks like they're having some technical difficulties. While they're getting that sorted out, let's go ahead and check out the track. As you can see there, it's the pit straight down into sweeping left-hander, turn 1. Heavy braking into 2, 3, and 4. Definitely got to watch out for the sausage curbs on 3 and on the exit of 4. Get a bad exit on 4, and that compromises that long straightaway down into 5, which is a very heavy left-hand turn there. Then 5 opens up under a little bridge, I believe it is, and then into 6, which is a little tricky. 7 is off camber. 8 sets you up to go down pretty steep little hill into the 9, 10, 11, which is they call hit, miss, hit. You hit the curve or hit the apex on 9, miss 10, hit the apex on 11, and turn 12 should be flat out, and then uphill 13, 14, and you're done. So we're still getting drivers ready. Go ahead and spectate mode. Go back to the live stream. Have short. No, okay. So like I said, we are on the ocean side of Croatia with that humongous mountain in the background. And they said somewhere in the description there are olive trees. keep an eye out for those. Trying to find us some weight music. All right, so waiting for everybody to get squared away, get the race back underway. Check Discord out again, see what's happening. Still standing by. If you saw the Gran Turismo movie, I believe this is the Porsche that they ended up driving around the Nürburgring in. It was the scene after the driver got out of the hospital, was contemplating quitting racing, and then his teacher slash manager person talked him into getting back into racing and to drive the car, and he did, and that's the rest of our story. So, all right, looks like we are ready to get this thing going. Rolling start here. All right. There we go. J-Mac in the lead, followed by Castro, Newbie, Jim Shady. Newbie going a little wide. So far, so good. Everybody's making it through. All right. Straddling the sausage, hitting it. All right, everybody is safely through as we go into the left-hander here. Under the bridge into 7. Okay, and we're heading down the hill, and here's 9, 10, 11, I believe it is, or 10, 11, 12. We got a penalty back here on someone. Orphan is chasing down Ron Burgundy as they go into 13 and 14 to finish lap number 1. J-Mac with a good lead over Castro. Newbies being followed by Ramon and Jim Shady. Little battle here going on for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Followed by a battle for 6th, 7th with Ron Burgundy and Forfan. Oh, got out of the shape there. Always have a proclivity to showing Forfan right as he crashes. So, oh, there we go. Rio Tacos putting a nose in there on Old School. Forfan is still up there. Let's see what's going on at the front. We had that battle for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Now it looks like it's 4th and 5th. Jim Shady with Ramon. In this hit-miss-hit section. Oh! getting a little sideways coming out of there as we head up into 13, 14. Don't want to go too wide. You might get a penalty there. Snafu is looking towards the inside. Burgundy was getting a little squirrely there himself. Old School's in the slipstream. There he goes. He's looking. Can't quite get it done. Put his nose in there, but didn't push it. As we go into this S's here. Don't want to go hunting for sausages there. Old School's got a good run on him. He's put his nose on the inside. I think he's got it. He did. There's a pass for 7th place. See if he can hold it. Pinching that apex. And here we go. All right. Good move from Old School. Newbie's caught up. I'm sure he's not done fighting for this 5th position. But we got a good battle here for 1st place. J-Mac is being hounded by Castro. And Newbie's right there with him. Through the long sweeping left-hander into the uphill S's here. Here we go. One avoided it, one straddled it, and one went right on it there. Pulled out a little bit of a gap. Castro's still sticking there. Newbie, getting a little wide. Lost traction coming out of that corner. J-Max got that thing on rails. Castro isn't letting him get away. Let's drop back here. Snafu still hanging around. Jim Shady's still hanging it there. Ron Burgundy. Old School's right there still. Fan is hanging around. Rio Tacos is there. Don Peace still hanging in there. Sticking to the back of this pack. Little wide there. Gathered it back up. Should get a good run off that last corner down the front stretch. Let's go back up front. J-Max still holding down the lead. Hitting that sausage. Everybody hit that sausage pretty good that time. All right. Ron Burgundy still back there in 6th with Old School. Keeping a close eye on him. All right. J-Max still in the lead. Looks like we got a little fight here. Castro and Newbie. See Castro is sawing away at that steering wheel. See, go inside. Oh, wow. Those curbs were not very friendly to him. Heavy braking into 13. Keeping it tight. Keeping Newbie away from going around him. There's Newbie right on his tail. Is he going to make a move to the inside? Nope. Some of those tires complaining. Oh, Newbies drifting. Castro is too. Looks like that's going to get snafu. Thought they might catch it up a little bit there. All right, there's Castro. Newbies really putting the pressure on him. Castro is handling the pressure for now. As we go downhill, this fun little complex. It's fun when you get it right, not so fun when you get it wrong. All right. Still got third and fourth here. Looks like fifth place, Jim Shady is trying to work his way back up there to get in this fight. Let's see what's going on further back. Old School and Ron. They've been about that distance for a while. There's Ron, Rio Taco, and Forfan. Looks like they're getting ready to have a little competition here for 8th place. There's Forfan. Is he going to try anything? Not close enough. All right, let's go back up to our front of the field. Fight for first. It's a four-way battle, kind of. I mean, all it takes is one little mistake and you'll lose a couple positions. So J-Mac still holding on to that lead by half a second. Castro got a half second on Newbie. And Newbie's got 7/10 on Ramon. Then we got another second back to Jim Shady. 4 seconds back to Old School. And then Ron Burgundy is right there on Old School's tail as they cross the start finish line with 28 minutes and 50 seconds left in the race. Haven't really looked at the tires situation. J-Max started on the mediums. Looks like Castro's on mediums. Newbie's on mediums. Ramon also on the medium tire. Jim Shady. All right, I think everybody's on the medium tire. I know in the last series, they did a mandatory pit stop and yellow flag and let the pack get back together. I'm not sure if they've decided to do that with this series or not. From the looks of it, you don't need to because it's staying pretty tight. I mean, your first 5 or 6 cars it's the first 5 cars, 1 through 5, are still just right there together. 6 and 7 and 8 are pretty tight too. And 9th. And Don P's back there. But don't think he's in any fear of being lapped. So we'll go back up here. Newbie got launched off that sausage curbing in his pursuit for second place. Let's change that. Let's jump in the car with Newbie. There we go. Pretty smooth. Looks like a little understeery there. Oh, got a good run. Did he make it? He did. Made a pass for third place, or for second place. I don't think Castro's done. Oh, he is right there on his rear bumper. Got a nose full of exhaust fumes there. Good pass by Newbie. See if he can spread it out and see if he was being held up by Castro. The Race Art team. Castro leaping off that curb. So did Newbie, but Castro straddled it and got a good drive off of there, but didn't gain any time on Newbie. Newbie's not making a big, not pulling away. And Ramon is just sitting there watching, waiting for somebody to make a mistake. All right, let's go back. Oh, there we go. Ron Burgundy 4 fan is looking racy. Really pushing, see if he's going to try something going up the hill. Good run off that hit-miss hit. Coming up into 13. Burgundy went defensive. All 4 fans going to get a good run. Here he goes. Down the front straight across the start finish. Not close enough, though, I don't feel. It's just a matter of time. He's keeping the pressure on Burgundy. Through the sweeper up into the S's. Good run off of that. See if he can make a move into this tight left-hander. He made a little peek, trying to get in Burgundy's head a little bit there. Sticking with him. Sometimes you just gotta worry them into a mistake as we come down the hill back into hit, miss, hit. So we'll look at that. That's the 9, 10, 11. And up into 13 and 14 there. Back onto the front stretch. Gran Turismo is doing Gran Turismo things. It was showing that low fuel notification where there is no low fuel needed. Let's go back up the front. J-Max got 2-second lead on Newbie. Newbie's half a second in front of Castro. Ramon is 7/10 back, and then Jim Shady a second back from there. Then we go back to Rio Taco and Burgundy. They've both caught up with Rio Tacos. Looks like Rio Taco has, I think everybody's tire wear is about the same. I'm sure J-Mac is probably not near as bad as all these. Poor fan. Making a move on the outside. Can he get it done? Burgundy staying on inside. Poor fan should get a better run. He's got a run. Tucked in behind. See if he can get that slipstream. He's right there. Does he make a move? He does not. Oh, I thought he was going to go wide. He's still... See if he can get a good run off. I don't believe he did. Good battle here for 7th and 8th. Old School making a move on 4-fan. Did he make it happen? He did. Bold maneuver. Now we just missed it. All right. The 4-fan we thought was going for 7th ends up back in 9th place. But I don't think this battle's going to be over anytime soon. In the Goodyear Porsche 911. All right, let's move back to the front again. J-Max still in the lead. Newbie still in 2nd. Castro hanging around in 3rd. Snafu waiting for a mistake. Ooh, he got a little drifty there. Jim Shady back in 5th. Rio Tacos in 6th. Puts a big block on Ron Burgundy. Ron's coming back at him. Wasn't able to make it stick. It's just a matter of time. There's Ron sticking right to his bumper. And Old School's right there too. And 4-fan is right there as well. As they come out of 12, heading up into 13. Rio Tacos, 6 Burgundies. Looking on the inside. I'd be looking, if I was Old School, I would possibly do a little bump draft into Rio, or Old School into Ron to get around Rio Tacos. Oh, little bump there. Rio looks like a cork here in the bottle. Oh, there Ron's looking outside. Old School's looking inside. 3 wide. Rio, uh-oh. Did Old School go? No, he made it, but Ron Burgundy's still right there. Ron gets around Rio. Still there. No, Rio fights back. Old School's looking on the inside. Rio. Tires screaming for grip as they come out of 12. Up the hill into 13. Did anybody try anything here? Burgundy goes to the outside. Rio going defensive. Oh, Old School, I think, got in the side of Ron Burgundy. Ron's looking to the inside. Things got a little heated there. Ron's right on in his tail. And Forfan is right there as well. Let's go into that one. Here's Ron looking. Old School making a move on Rio Tacos. Got around him. Can he make it stick? Oh no, Rio. See what happened. Did Rio get hit or did he just lose it? Here it comes. I think he just lost it on the curb. Oh. That's a tough one. So we found out what happened there. Just got it on the curb and lost grip and went around. So let's run through this. Let's go to the front. J-Mac, 2 seconds in the lead. Newbie in second place, 3 seconds ahead of Castro. Castro being followed by Snafu. And then Jim Shady's 4 seconds back. And then Old School is 16 seconds back from there. Ron Burgundy's 7/10. Forfan 7/10. Rio Taco, big loser in that. 24 seconds or 7 seconds back from that. But we've got 14 minutes left in this race, so got some time to get back up there. Looks like we probably have enough fuel on board and tires, so it looks like a no-stop race. Just a flat-out sprint race. Looks like things have settled down a little bit. Yep. Forfan is close there to Mr. Burgundy. Got a pretty good race here going. Forfan's taking a sniff up the inside of Ron Burgundy. And Ron looking at Old School. Sorry about that. Needed a little high quality H2O. So Ron sticking with Old School, not letting him get too far. Let's see where Rio Tacos. He's made up any time. Doesn't appear so. You can see him though. That's always motivation for you. It's like if you can see him, I can catch him. So J-Mac still in the lead. Newbie still in second. Castro in third. Closely followed by Snafu. Jim Shady kind of out there on his own. This battle for 6th, 7th, and 8th seems to be the only battle on track for now. Ron's keeping a little, looked like it was some net code there. No harm, no foul, but he's right there. Oh, so close. Old School kept control. 10, 11, and then into 12 here. There's 12. They head up the hill. Ron Burgundy keeping a close eye on Old School. And poor Van is just kind of watching, thinking he might take advantage of a mistake ahead of him. You can get a run, but this sweeping left-hand turn 1, very difficult to make a pass into. And then 2, 3, and 4. Not really a passing zone, but a place to make a mistake where you can get past in this straight section down into 5. 5 is kind of a passing area too. It's probably the main passing. 5, and then going up into 13 and 14. Passes get done here, but mainly because of a mistake in front of you. It's easy to go wide right off that one. And then if you get this wrong, you'll have a slow straightaway. Good run off at 12, heading up into 13. Jim Shady's coming into the pits. Is this a mandatory change onto soft tires? With 8 minutes left. Yep, he gets on the soft tires. Remains in 5th place. But Old School is closer to him now than they were before. See if he can get those soft tires to work. And I am not sure, but it looked like Jim's. Okay. Let's look. Okay, so if you look right beside where it's got the tires, your speed and all of that, and your throttle, you can see the little DRS thing pop up, but I guess what it's doing is it's notifying you that it's available. But I think it turns green or red, I guess, when you actually activate it, because as you see there, it just lit up, but his wing didn't move. So I thought there for a second that they were using the DRS, but they're not. It's just it shows up when it's available for the driver, but obviously the driver is not using it in this case. Newbie's got a half-second penalty, I'm sure, for track limits. I think he's got enough distance to Castro that that penalty should not be any effect to his race. Snafu's back there. Jim Shady. He has put a couple seconds between him and Old School. There goes Old School's got a second on Ron Burgundy, and he's got about the same on Forfan. Rio, ever since he had his accident, he really hasn't made up any space. Maybe a second or so. It's kind of disheartening. Kind of takes the wind out of your sails when you have an exit or accident like that. Definitely looks like he's throwing that car around anyway. Here's Don P. Keep an eye on him for a little while. Got a little too much curb there. And a little too much dirt there. I'm sorry, Don P, for the commentator's curse. He's got some dirty tires, so he's got low grip. There, he's back on his way. They should be good and clean by now. So we'll go back up here to J-Mac. Heading out of 12, up into 13, heading to 14. Medium life left in those tires. Quarter of a tank of gas. He should be able to make it to the end of the race with both. I'm not aware of any mandatory tire change. I know soft and mediums are available, but it appears only mediums are mandatory. The newbie 2 seconds back from J-Mac. Castro's still back in third. Snafu still back. Jim Shady's 16 back from them. And he has put a few more seconds on Old School. So he's pretty safe now unless he makes a big mistake. Still got this race with Old School, Ron Burgundy, and Forfan. Nobody close enough to do anything. But yeah, pretty good race here in Croatia. Dragon Trail Gardens. I like this track. Looks like J-Mac is closing in on Don P. 3 minutes and 5 seconds. That's about 4 laps left in this race. Into turn 1. Newbie. Castro. Snafu. Jim Shady just now getting on the front stretch. Old School. Pretty set in 6th place. Ron in 7th and Forfan and in 8th. Rio Tacos. Pretty solid there in 9th place. And Don P. Getting shown the blue flag. He's been passed by the first. See if he gets out of the way here of second. He doesn't have to. He can stay on the racing line, which is the preferred thing to do. If you stick to the racing line, then it's predictable where you're going to be. And it's up to the car passing to get around, but it's also sometimes nice just to get out of the way. Like right here, it'd be a good opportunity just to go on the left-hand side of the track and let the other driver go through. Oh, a little wide. Newbie's trying to get around him. There he goes. He got it. Castro's turn to get through. Alright, let's run Burgundy in the old school and 4-fan. They've kind of spread it out. It's all about 1.7 seconds from each other. So let's see where we are with first place. I think he's going to end up having to do one more lap as we come down into here to 9, 10, 11, 12, there we go, 12, 22nd, 19, 18, 17. I don't know, it's going to be close. He may be the only one that has to do an extra lap. Here he comes. 4, 3, 2, 1. And final lap. And he takes the checkered flag. J-Mac in first. Newbie second. Castro third. Steffu fourth. Jim Shady coming off of turn 14 onto the front straight to take the checkered flag at 5th place. Here comes old school out of 14 to take 6th place. Ron 7th, 4-fan 8th. And then Rio Tacos will take 9th. Don P has already taken the checkered flag in 10th. So this is our last racer to take up space. So there you have it, folks. Pretty good race at Dragon Trail Gardens in Croatia. Pole position, clean race, and victory for J-Mac. And we will get out of there. You know what? I am going to save the replay. So we'll go to here to the results. J-Mac, first place. Newbie, second place. Castro, third. Snafu, fourth. Jim Shady with the fastest lap with the soft tires. Old School in sixth. Ron Burgundy in seventh. 4-fan, eighth. And I think that's it. No, oh, X. There we go. Rio Tacos in 9th and Don P in 10th. So that'll be your championship. Top 5 will be J-Mac, Newbie, Castro, Snafu, Jim Shady, Old School, Ron, and 4-fan. So there we are. That's the results for the first race in the Porsche Carrera Cup. And let's see, where are we going to be next week? Looks like they are switching the tracks over to that new one. Next week, Alsace Village, 3.37 miles. Afternoon in sunny conditions. So we're heading over to France. So we will be with baguettes and escargot. All right, so that'll do it for this stream. Good race, drivers. Congratulations on everyone for an excellent race. If you liked it, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. and we will see you next week.